Hello, 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 and praise the Lord. I pray that you're doing wonderful this morning, this evening, whatever time you're watching this. I'm coming to you with my lipstick all gone because I had some hibachi grill. Okay, but no, I'm coming to you because this Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm having another group session. It is going to be a recap of the last two sessions that I had, which were entitled "The Single Woman in Her Faith" and "Getting Over the Effects of the Over." So we will be going over those two sessions, that group sessions that we had. I will be going over what we discussed in those last two sessions, as well as the worksheets that you received. You received a couple of worksheets for overcoming the effects of the counterfeit. You received the worksheet entitled Self Love, and for some of you received more than the self love one, but altogether you received the forgiveness worksheet, the finding my life's purpose worksheet. Some of you have received the identifying bad habits and traits worksheet as well. So if some of you, well, in this group session, you'll also be able to discuss those worksheets that you did. So if you said, okay, on the Finding My Life's Purpose worksheet, it asks this question, and I've been, kind of struggling. Okay, what do I do next? I'm feeling a little stuck, or maybe from our last session, overcoming the effects of the counterfeit, you have been struggling since then, or you wanted to go over something on self love or one of the other worksheets that was given out for this session. So, this is a time to kind of go over, review what we've talk about your progress since the last two groups discussions, where you are. If you didn't get to ask the questions that you wanted to ask, or after hearing the recording, uh, something came up, you thought about something, during this group session, we'll be able to be able to dialogue. We will be able to get, to speak, to target, and to hit some of those things. So if you have not joined either of the group coaching sessions, don't worry. You are still invited to join, because this is a recap. We're going to briefly go over what was discussed on the last group, in the last group coaching sessions. So, and get started on them. So don't feel like, okay, this is just only for returning members that were able to be inside of that group session. This is still for everyone. You'll still get to ask questions. I won't be like, okay, wait a minute, but were you with us last time? So you have to wait until, they go first. No, it's not that type of party. Everyone can come in. This is great for those who missed it. Instead of having an encore and doing it all over again, I just decided that it would be better to do a recap, just kind of to go over what we discussed, and to give you all the chance to really ask questions, to really allow you to be the ones to bring up the topics that of course, pertain to those two group sessions and those worksheets that I gave out. So the donation for this recap is only $25. So if you're interested in joining me on this Thursday, October 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I cannot wait to speak to you all every single time. The group sessions have been a blessing to me, and I have gotten a lot of positive feedback that a lot of the women who have been joining these group sessions have totally been blessed, have left with a different perspective, have been encouraged. There's been clarity on what God has been doing or wants to do, or they can see, how certain things have not really hindered them like they thought it was, that it's actually allowed a smooth transition into purpose for them to, just go right into what God has called them to do. So, and is leading them to do so. I'm excited about all who will come in on the group coaching session on this Thursday. Again, if you're interested, please email me at coachandhinton@yahoo.com. That will be below in the description box. Us Thursday, then let me know. If you're saying, I can't make it Thursday, but I would love to purchase the replay, still email me at coachandhinton@yahoo.com so that I can get you the replay. And again, that's $25, and I will give you the worksheets to work on as well so that you would be able to experience as much as you can. It's nothing like, it's good to have it. It's good to be on the line. It's good to be there. It's good when you want to interact and ask questions and, and be in the moment. I do not record every single group session that we had, but it was just so much good stuff that I couldn't, I just, and then not a lot of people asked or put out, their business. It was nothing that I'd be afraid of. Like, okay, I don't want everybody in on this session. Thursday, it's going to be more of a dialogue and less of a monologue. People are going to be sharing. They're going to be asking questions and, probably some personal questions, enough enough that they feel comfortable, but that they're on a group or a line, but not so much that this is going to be, recorded and given to other people. So this session this Thursday will not be recorded, but the overcoming the effects of the counterfeit, that, that's good to give out. Is good. You will definitely be blessed. You'll definitely be blessed by it. So again, all my information is under the description box. I'm so excited for everyone and anyone who can join. All those times when you couldn't join before, make this your opportunity to join in on a coaching session this time around. I'm telling you, I can't wait to talk and speak to each and every one of you. I am going to record it, but I'm going to give the recording to each one of you who were in the group. So let me make that clear. It's not going to be a replay this Thursday to that anybody can get, like the overcoming the effects of the counterfeit. But all of you who will participate this Thursday will get a recording of this session. To you, be blessed.